Greetings to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to another episode. This one is titled P2B have now come out to do what we call damage control. And according to one of his obedient follower, which I saw last night before I went to bed, where the guy was saying that P2B now have totally distanced himself from anything that got to do with Igbos or Biafrans. But let it not be that I am making this story up. Make I read the headline. And I can tell you this for free of charge. This news, online news paper called NigerNews.com, they are in habit of wasting headline just to suit the narrative of the people they are serving. P2B reveals stand on IPOB's operation, but this is not exactly what happened at that interview which P2B had with Arise TV. The same way Amechi is coming out now. Make una remember Rotimi Amechi o. Una remember what Mazenam the kind of talk concerning that idiot. The same way, the same person who had been parading himself all this while, Tunumbu went into office as an Igbo man, as an Ikwere man. Now he is in coalition with Atiku, El-Rufai, Aregbesola, Kwankwanso, who again? This guy now don't come out now say all this while he have been pretending to be an Igbo man. Say he's just doing that as a protest to tell the government they need to take care of these people. He's calling the Igbos these people. My God. Let me not talk too much, please. We have a lot of disturbing headlines here. And I'm very sure you yourself will also be disturbed when you hear them. Nigerians are fools listening to everything about recovered, stashed, looted funds abroad. Mariam Abacha now said this one. He said, Nigerians are fools. Who will respond to this woman? Nobody. They will even go to her comment section now and they praise her. But let this woman become an Igbo man, Igbo woman, Igbo girl or Igbo lady to make this comment. EFCC, DSS, ICPC, NSCDC, military, police, if both their land and air force will be on this our sister's door knocking, or rather breaking an entry to arrest him or her. Hey, then go do all right. Maybe they say na Biafra now be their problem. No problem. They are going to collect updates when the time is right. Here another headlines again. AGF explains why fraud allegations against Fidelity Bank Managing Director Onye Ale Ikpe were withdrawn. Probably she have played the game with them. Onye Ale Ikpe Onye Igbo, the managing director of Fidelity Bank, Shetima made it clear that Igbos are going to hear when in this their regime. Some people don't understand. It is playing out one after the other. Obi Kubana had been arrested and he agreed to play a game with them and they leave him. At the same time, document his ill business activities documents with the police, EFCC and DSS waiting for the right time to strike. E-money, the same thing. What about Onisha, Head Bridge, Obogu? Hey, it has been locked for how many months now? Now, NAFDAC is using them to play Kalo. Extorting each shop, each head there, 700,000 naira. But the question there now is, the Igbos, that all these things are happening, have they ever woke up from their sleeping slumber? No, the answer is zero. They are even praising the people who are oppressing them. And that is where I always got angry with my Igbo people. You will be devil to betray anyone who gives you the trust President has given me. David Umahi declares loyalty to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Anyway, my good people of Biafra and the people of my Pukum Kuti. Now here we go to start this our news. Oh, happy new day. And as you are watching this message, please kindly drop your opinion at the comment section of this video. And also make sure you circulate this video. If this is the first time of hearing my voice or coming across this channel, no matter how bad it is, we are all one. I love you and I welcome you in the mighty name of Chukwuka Abiyama. Also welcome you in the mighty name of Jesus Christ, your Lord and your personal Savior. Let us go straight to the reason why we are here. The 2023 presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Gregory Obi, has retreated that agitations across the country, including those linked to the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, must be addressed through dialogue and not repression. Did you dialogue with Masob when you massacred them in numbers in Azu River in Anambra State, Peter Obi? This question goes to you. I will not be surprised if Peter Obi gets into that, what they call it, the seat of power tomorrow, and he will use his own people to show that I can do it, I have power. I will not be surprised because I have done it before and he can still do it again. Speaking on Arise News, which happened yesterday, Monday, Peter Gregory Obi said that while he condemns all acts of violence or illegality by any group, forcefully suppression is not the solution. I criticize every single act that is wrong, whether it is in the east or west or south. He stated, adding that constructive engagement remains the best path forward. Obi responded to criticisms that he has been soft on IPOB, saying that his position has always been based on the principle of dialogue, which is essential in every democracy. Any agitator I will discuss with you. There's nothing wrong in agitation. Whether it is urban movement, whether it is modern movement, I will sit down and discuss with them. According to Gregory Obi, he said, drawing a parallel with family life, Obi said even his children disagree with him sometimes, and the solution is always dialogue. I have children who say, oh, I don't want to do this, daddy, and I say, okay, give me your time, let's talk. Why don't we do the same with our people? He said. Obi decried that he called the misinterpretation of civility as weakness in today's day Nigeria. We have been radical in our approach, and we thought that bad behavior and radicality make you powerful. No, you actually kill the system. He warned. As we are moving forward, Peter Obi added, good behavior has become weakness. Good character has become weakness. If I go into a place where people are shouting and beating people, am I a strong person with a question mark? On Rivers crisis, Nigeria abandoning democracy. Speaking on the political unrest in Rivers State, Peter Obi warned that recent developments suggest Nigeria is drifting away from what it is called democracy. He criticized the suggestion of declaring a state of emergency in Rivers, describing it as an attack on democratic principles. You cannot, under any circumstances, solve a problem in a democratic setting by going against the rules. There is a process, he said. Obi insisted that political conflicts must be settled within legal and constitutional boundaries. That is his own perspective. Period to the perspective of Agbado and the likes of his henchmen. Nigerians are fools, according to Mariam Abacha, that is a widow to former head of state, Sani Abacha, sorry to say. widow of a former military head of state, Sani Abacha, Mariam has berated Nigerians for believing that subsequent administrations recovered monies stashed by her husband abroad. Nigerian News recalled that the federal government has announced the recovery of trenches of money reportedly stashed by Abacha in foreign banks. As of 2020, over $3.624 billion of Abacha loot had been recovered. Similarly, in May of 2022, the United Kingdom said it recovered $23 million taken out of Nigeria illegally by Abacha's associates and family. About 3 months later, the United States returned another $20 million to Nigeria as part of the loot traced to Abacha. In 2023, France returned $150 million Abacha's loot to Nigeria. However, in an interview with TVC, Mariam demanded proof that her husband stashed looted funds abroad. She stated that Nigerians are believing they stashed looted fund recovery because they are fools, stressing that her late husband saved money for Nigeria that was looted after he died. Mariam emphasized that the constant finger pointing at her husband reflects a deeper societal issue and urged the media to focus on its core mandate. She said, "Who is the witness of these monies that were being stashed? Did you see the signature or the evidence of any money stashed abroad? And the monies that my husband kept for Nigeria, in a few months, the monies vanished. People are not talking about that. Why are you blaming somebody? Is that tribalism or a religious problem? Or what is the problem with Nigerians? I pray for Nigerians. I pray for all of us. I pray that we should have goodness in our hearts. We should stop telling lies and blaming people. Why are we so bad towards each other? Because somebody is a Northerner or a Southerner. Somebody is a Muslim or a Christian. Or somebody is nice or it is not fair. I think the press should try. The press should try to educate the people. You are here to educate the people, to inform the people, and to entertain. You are here to help the country. You are not just here to bastardize people. People are not that bad. 27 good years. And you are still talking about Abacha. He must be very powerful and loved by Nigerians. We thank God for that. So, according to Mariam Abubakar, so where did he steal the money from? So where would he have stolen the money from? And because Nigerians are fools, they listen to everything and believe everything. Babangida doesn't make Nigeria alone. Abacha does not make Nigeria alone. Abiola and everybody. Nobody is big enough for Nigeria. We are all very important. Even the single man on the street is very important. We are all human beings. For goodness sake, all this wahala should stop. Babangida cannot make things or unmake things. According to the widow, Mariam Abacha. The last but not the least, AGF explains why fraud charges against Fidelity Bank Managing Director Onye-Ale Ikpe were withdrawn. The Office of the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Lateef Fagbemi, SAN, has clarified why criminal charges filed against the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Fidelity Bank, Nneka Onye-Ale Ikpe, were formally withdrawn from an ongoing fraud case. In a statement on Monday, the AGF Special Assistant on Communication and Publicity, Kamarudin Ogundele, said the decision followed a comprehensive legal review which found no direct link between Onye-Ale Ikpe and the alleged fraudulent accounts at the center of the case. The case initially filed in February of 2025 as charge number FHC/L/138C/2025. Accused lawyer Victor Ukut, Fidelity Bank PLC, and Woba Ugunna Ogo, reportedly at large, among others, of conspiring to unlawfully convert funds belonging to Wolves Resources Limited. Onyale Ikpe had been listed as the third defendant. However, in an amendment 10-count charge dated May 5 of 2025, the Fulani government dropped her name and added Safia Woba instead. She had played the game. The Attorney General's decision is a testament to the office's commitment to upholding justice and fairness. The AGF statement said it noted that Nneka Onyale Ikpe was neither the account officer nor the managing director of Fidelity Bank when the implicated account was opened. Despite the withdrawal of charges against the bank's MD, the Justice Ministry stressed that Fidelity Bank PLC remains a defendant in the suit and continues to face allegations of financial impropriety. This decision does not exculpate Fidelity Bank from the allegations contained in the charge. Rather, it demonstrates the Attorney General's duty to ensure that innocent individuals are not unjustly prosecuted, the statement added. The earlier 8-count charge filed by MB Abubakar, Director of Public Prosecutions, had named Dr. Onyele Ikpe in counts 1 and 2 and 8, accusing her and other defendants of conspiracy and violating provisions of the Money Laundering Prohibition Act of 2011 as amended. The case is being heard before Justice Ambrose Louis Alagoa at the Federal High Court in Lagos. The Justice Ministry said that the withdrawal was based on Section 174 of the Constitution, which empowers the Attorney General to discontinue criminal proceedings in the interest of justice and peace. The last, but not the least, the statement of the offense for the 7th-count charges that Fidelity Bank failed to conduct due diligence in violation of Section 37, subsection 1 and 2 of the Cybercrime Prohibition Prevention etc. Act of 2015 as amended in 2024. So my good people, now here we will take back break. Let us continue the message at the comment section. Drop your opinion as you watch finish. Like, share, and subscribe for more interesting videos. Que mesiano, my people.